Yeah, that's fine. Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. Here is a new guest for us today, Dr. P.M. Ganeshraam. He is the founder and president of Tamil Nadu as well as All India Distributors of FMCG, Fast Moving Consumer Goods. There is a challenge that is being faced by all the people who have retail stores. Let us look at, we'll be looking at the impact of quick commerce sites, and is there a way that the retail industry can stay on its own and still thrive? All this and more. Let's now welcome Dr. Ganeshraam. Dr. Ganeshraam, namaskaram and welcome to PGurus channel. How are you, sir?
Very, very good morning, and good morning to all your viewers, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Viewers, I'm going to just play a small video to give you an idea of what it is, and then we are going to deep dive into some of these issues, because this is a very, very big industry and it is being hurt quite badly right now. Here we go. Sir, I'll just play this video now.
Yes.
Sir, let's just take a
very nice, sir.
Quick dive into. Let's take a quick dive into. Thank you. Let's take a quick dive into this. Now, you've been a representative of this industry for about 30 years, and you've seen the ups and downs. One example that you showed, that we used to have shops which would sell mobile devices. In fact, many retailers, even small Pandaba type sites, also used to sell phone. I remember buying my first phone, 𝗥𝗘 or something like that, 1990s, correct. Early 2000s, right?
Yes.
Those are all gone now. You have only these new chains like Chennai Mobile. Some of them are there, but most of us appear to be buying it from Flipkart or Amazon, because we seem to know, having this is like a second or third generation smartphone, we seem to know what we want, so you don't need to go and talk to anyone about this. So this is a real problem. Unfortunately, Dr. Ganeshraam, this kind of problem exists all across the world. I'll give you an example. In the United States, the malls are dying, completely dying, because there's nobody finding time to go to the mall and buy stuff. You can even buy one item on Amazon, and if you have Amazon Prime, it's free. Shipping is free. So it's almost the same thing as going to a shop to buy it. It's a different matter that Amazon is losing money, but right now that convenience is really, something else. Now in India, the numbers are 100-fold, if not more, compared to United States. So how does India battle this, and how does it come ahead? Let's first look at the problem. I'll tell you can tell me when to go to the next slide. I'll move it and you can take over from here. Over to you.
Oh yes, sir. Sir, what you said is very perfect and correct. The retail trade of India is no match to any other country, incomparable at all, because our population is so high and our geographical limit is very small. Whereas other developed countries, it's a huge country with a very small population. So here there is a definite need for the retail sector to survive successfully, so that it touches so many lives in this country. At least 50% of the population on a day-to-day basis is touched by this FMCG sector and trading business in this country. So that is the main reason. And here also Amazon or Flipkart or many quick commerce companies operating for the past 2 years are trying to unleash with huge discounts, where this concept of Indian be Indian loyalty will not work at all. It will be a very, very minuscule minority. The price difference is so high that loyalty will not work out. For 100 rupees product, a retailer gets only at 85 rupees. 15% is the margin that is provided by any branded popular brand products. Whereas these quick commerce and companies like Amazon, Walmart, they, even if they buy for 85 rupees from the manufacturers, they burn cash and sell it at 30 rupees, 40 rupees and 50 rupees, so that the consumers are having a big saving in the initial period. They do not come to the shop. So this is their agenda. There is a conspiracy, I think, sir, to destabilize this country via the retail sector also, because it is too big a sector. 8 crore families are involved in this sector. So the quick commerce and e-commerce company are pushing in FDI in dollars and coming inside, so they can burn cash for 10 years also and ensure that we are wiped off. And then whatever price they charge, the consumers have to pay. Wherever they ask the people to come, they have to go and buy for their essential needs. That is the actual agenda behind all these major companies. We can move to the next slide, sir.
Yeah.
Any questions, sir?
Yeah, one observation. What you're saying, Dr. Ganeshraam, is not new. It is happening in United States also. I'll give you an example. Amazon Prime membership is about $125 a year. $125, $10 a month. 1,000 rupees. Lose conversion. 1,000 rupees a month. But the actual expense of maintaining one Amazon Prime account for Amazon, they are charging us $125. They are spending $900. So you actually you are getting a free of $775 a year. It's like they are giving you a check. If you want to use if you use Amazon Prime, you're getting a lot of benefits for it. So how does Amazon manage to survive? It has been losing money. They have never had a positive quarter, maybe 1 or 2, because they've been in business for 16, 17 years. But they keep telling this story that as e-commerce grows, we will be able to turn profitable. Amazon's price is way up there. And
Yes.
and somehow the retail stock people don't seem to mind. This is actually a very what I would call as an oxymoronic problem for the American investor. They always want profits, and there are no profits in Amazon today. What I'm trying to say is, what you're saying is absolutely right, but in terms of affecting a small retailer in the United States is affected just as badly as a small retailer in India. So it's a pan-world problem. Now,
Correct.
to level the playing field, what do you think needs to happen? Because we know that this is having a definite impact. You said 8 crore families. Let us assume that each family is about four individuals. That is 32 crores.
32 crores.
That is that is 1 in 4. Loosely, 1 in 4 in India is a retail trader, and they are dependent on this income, and their income is in danger. Now let us move to the next slide. I'll leave you. So here's what you said: 3 dependents, so that's 32 crores. Now talk to us a little bit about how the retail industry is trying to still retain that loyalty of their customers.
Sir, day by day we are losing the grip on the consumer, sir. It is not easy to retain the footfall on the consumers, because the retail traders are now not aware of why business is going away from them. See, Indian retail traders are less educated, sir.
Yeah.
Many petty shops are street end shops called as mom and pop stores. Husband and wife manage the shop. They start the shop around 6 o'clock in the morning. They close it only at 10 o'clock in the night. They have only time to eat food, do the nature's call, and sleep. They don't have any other time. Those shops are all getting vanished. They cannot understand why business is going away from them. They don't have possess that knowledge. All they see is too many quick commerce bike riders are coming. That is what they are seeing.
Yeah, I can understand the pain that they are feeling. In fact, a few years ago, I had highlighted this. I'll give you, let us take one example, Amazon, for example. Now, Amazon is supposed to be operating in India and selling only those products that Amazon itself manufactures. Understand?
No.
Itself manufactures. In other words, let's say there is a car manufacturer. That car manufacturer can have an e-commerce site where he sells cars because he himself is manufacturing those cars. Toothpaste manufacturer can have a toothpaste manufacturing e-commerce site. Although now it's not true. Right now, what you're seeing is Amazon sells just about everything. They're
everything, sir.
All those things.
Yes.
So basically, they are illegal. They are illegal. Correct. Why are you not highlighting to the government that, look, these people are lying through their teeth? Now, what I am understanding, and I could be wrong about it, Dr. Ganeshraam, what I am understanding is Amazon hides behind something called as a company called CloudTail. Now, yes. CloudTail is a manufacturer, and that we are representing CloudTail's product as a present. So some gobbledygook they have said it. This is
that
not
is Infosys 𝗟𝗡𝗏𝗧𝗏. Infosys 𝗟𝗡𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that is CloudTail. Now, I've heard similar things about Flipkart also. Yes. My question here is, Indian government, with all good intent, allowed e-commerce to flourish in India but the condition was very clear. You have to be able to manufacture the product. Otherwise, you cannot sell that product. Right? If the government just implements the rules that it laid down, the retailers will have a much better life.
Sir,
Amazon will go out of business in India.
Yeah, in India,
don't manufacture anything.
In India, it doesn't work out like that at all, sir. The system is very weak and too many loopholes. Amazon is aware that in India, there is no law available in this country to protect the interest of a retailer in this country. There is no ministry available for traders in this country. So they are aware of that, and you are also aware that the netas can be bought easily. Opposition can be used to promote their interest very easily. The medias are all totally sold out. They won't bring our story at all to the limelight.
Not all, sir. Not all. I know the pain you are going through.
But for social medias like PGurus and many other, the people of this country are not knowing the reality. It is a fact. All medias, almost all medias, print media and TV medias can only publish what the government wants or the people in the ruling wants. So this is a 10 trillion Indian rupee business, sir. Very huge, very huge. So yeah, these companies like Zepto, Blinkit, Big Basket, Amazon Fresh, Flipkart, DMart, everybody is thriving on foreign funds, burning cash to ensure that the retail chain is broken and the practice of the consumers going to the shop is totally broken.
Now, what is the way around this? Have you represented your case with the politicians? Yes. Like, for example, Nirmala Sitharaman speaks Tamil. You can even bring 10 small shopkeep owners into a private meeting and explain how much the business. This is a real thing. This is a real thing. I know exactly where you're going through because I live through the small villages and I drive through the small villages in India. I can see this thing going up like poof, and it will not come back because once you lose the means of livelihood, you lose heart. you lose hope. And then your supply chain, that guy will not give you any money because you are falling behind on payments. This is a dangerous situation. Have you tried to impress upon the finance minister? That's one person. Industries minister is another one. Commerce is another one. All these people are responsible equally.
Yes, sir. We have been doing it for the past 5 years, minimum 5 years. We have written to Nirmala Sitharaman-ji, Piyush Goyal-ji, and also to the IT Minister Vaishnav-ji. We have sent letter to Consumer Affairs Ministry. We have talked to Nitin Gadkari. Why Nitin Gadkari comes here is these quick-com companies are using private motorbikes, whereas we have to use commercial vehicles only. If we use private vehicles for making deliveries to the consumer, we will be charged. Whereas lakhs and lakhs of motorbike every day is operating for Zepto, Big Basket, Zomato, Swiggy, but no fine is taking place. And only recently they have recorded too many traffic violations. In just 1 week, Hyderabad recorded 17,200 traffic violations. High speeding, crashing, jumping the signal, etc. And even they have gone to the extent of hiding the nameplate of the bike to avoid ticketing. That is done by these people because the bikers are lured by incentive. If they make so many deliveries, they make a lot of money per day. So we have approached the government, and with the type of 2 elections coming in every 3 months in this country, government has no time to see us. They say, yes, we are doing it. We are asking people to do research, proper research, ground research. We asked the Competition Commission of India to work on it. All these things are said, but they might bring in law after we all collapse. That is Operation Success, patient dead. The new law will come, nobody to use it. In by December 2025, minimum 50% of the retailers are not only small, big, sir. I am talking even about 3,000 square foot, 5,000 square foot supermarkets will vanish.
No, I can understand that. I can easily see why that could happen. Maybe have you also sometimes what happens is the ruling government will not pay attention unless the opposition tries to put them on the mat with this. Have you tried the opposition parties like the India Alliance parties?
Yes, sir. We have directly spoken. I have met directly Mr. Rahul Gandhi and his advisors, economic advisors. They have accepted this fact. And after the debacle of Rahul Gandhi in the Maharashtra election, he had found time to cross-check on the memorandum I have given, and is there any truth in my memorandum. So he went directly to the grocery and kirana shops in Delhi and some other places of this country. He himself sat in the counter. He interacted with the shopkeeper, the shop employees, and also the consumers who came to the shop. And he found out that whatever I have told him is a fact. And he says that he will support us. I don't know whether his support will become a negative for the current government to support us.
No, but see, he is losing election after election. What is really needed is a good topic, and 1 in 4 in India are affected by these policies, and yes, that's a huge vote bank. I mean, I'm just saying, look, I have no problems with telling Rahul Gandhi, here is an opportunity, grab it with both hands.
Fantastic opportunity, sir.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the retailer benefits and the people will also benefit. See, you are spot on in terms of the money being spent, and I still don't understand why people are buying Amazon stock. I don't hold Amazon stock. It's just it's too dangerous in my opinion, because when I came to know that $125 a year is my price and $925 is their price to support me just because they are playing for the long run. Yes. Somebody is making up that $800 per Amazon Prime customer. There are millions of customers. So this is
I will give you one very new latest information which we have seen, sir. This QuickCommerce and Amazon like companies are offering very high prices for iPhone users and at a lower price for Android users. One of the customers cross-checked. He has two phones, one iPhone and one Android phone. They have cross-checked at the same time on both the platforms. Same company in different platform offering higher price to iPhone users and a lesser price to Android. This is cheating, sir.
True. See, what they do is they keep adjusting the prices. In fact, you'll be surprised to know this is done even by airline companies. You try to get an airline ticket online, right?
Such pricing.
You go once, you go once and then you don't buy it and come back. After 1 hour, same day, 1 hour, you go back in, same ticket, the price would have gone up.
Correct.
So everybody is getting a little smart about this. Be that as it may, the point here is the retail industry person running his small kirana shop is not as educated, not as computer savvy to run their own e-commerce sites. So somebody is suggesting that why can't they have their own e-commerce sites on Amazon? They can't because there is no unique thing. They are not making a unique product. They are making basically an existing product available so that you can go to the kirana shop and then you can buy. What they give you is, for example, there are 4 agarbattis. You cannot choose which agarbatti you want to buy by going to Amazon. It's just a place. I mean, you can read the reviews, but the reviews also are gamed sometimes to try and slant it towards one product. But if you go to a kirana shop, the guy will tell you, you can ask him what is moving the most, and he'll tell you the truth. He'll say this is moving most, and you can ask him why, and he'll say this smells good. It feels like a forest, whatever it is. So that qualitative input that a retailer gives, that is the part that's invaluable. That's not something that an e-commerce site can give. I completely get that. Now, what you need is a level playing field.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I'm hoping somebody from PMO is watching this video. Look, I'm as capitalistic as anybody, okay? But when I see an injustice, I have to point it out. You got to level the playing field, make it easy for them. Yeah, they are willing to compete hard. Like Dr. Ganeshraam says, they open the store at 6 a.m. and they are up till 10 p.m. in the night, and they just take bio breaks and food breaks, and that's it. That's their livelihood. And you're trying to snatch it away.
Yes.
I mean, this is not fair in my opinion. So let's go to the slide deck. We have a couple of slides on, let's see. On the numbers.
Sir, you read the slide deck, sir. I am not finding it easy to read. The font size for me is small.
Yeah. That's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the, so you are saying here that in 2024, around 2 lakh shopkeepers shut down due to low footfall caused by deep discounts and predatory pricing from Zepto, Blinkit, Big Basket, Amazon, Flipkart, DMart, etc. And in Bangalore Metro, out of 1,200 plus big and medium-sized supermarkets, nearly 300 have shut down due to QCommerce activities. Now, there are 2 crore FMCG Kirana traders that have nurtured and achieving an annual turnover of rupees 10 trillion.
10 trillion Indian rupees.
Yes, Indian rupees. And this is in danger. Yeah.
Yes, there are 6,000 towns in India and 6 lakh villages in India. So you can understand that this is the next biggest self-employment to agriculture. Next biggest 2 crore families. I am talking only about Kirana trade. Entire population of trader is 8 crores. Kirana alone is 2 crores. And Kirana touches close to 60 crore people live on a day-to-day basis.
So I have the slide here on why QCommerce is booming. The biggest item there is discounted prices. So basically what we are observing is they are willing to sell for a loss today for a chance at owning the market tomorrow. Correct?
Yes, sir. Only that is the only objective.
So
that is the only objective, sir.
How does one fix it? How does one fix it?
Sir, as an organization and a leader of the organization, I am also working with many software people to try and bring a software for the shopkeepers of a pin code. You know that in India, pin code operation is there everywhere. So for a pin code, the number of shops available near the consumer of that pin code will be highlighted, so they can choose the shop and see the products and try to place their order. And this 10 minutes delivery and all is nothing new for this Indian traders at all, sir. We have been doing it for 70 years, sir. We are all street and mom and pop stores. We also serve people who cannot even walk out of their house, elderly people. At 6 o'clock, we first go and hand over the requirements and then only open the shop. So no quick commerce company can match the fastest service which we can provide. The quick commerce is surviving and thriving in this country only because of the lack of government policy, uncontrolled policy of allowing them to sell at any price. The government is also losing a lot of crores of revenue by allowing these people, sir. For example, Zepto has done a 10,000 crore business last year, and they have filed a loss of 2,300 crores. They are getting
no income tax.
There is no tax for them because they filed loss. Why should the government allow for a trading activity and a company intentionally burning cash and also destroying their internal trade of the country to enjoy the benefit of income tax? They are not doing any research due to which the income tax benefit should be passed on. Next, we buy and for 80 rupees and sell for 85 rupees. GST for the revenue for the government comes beyond 80 rupees. We get a very high revenue for the government. This 2 lakh crore nearly for the government on a monthly basis, 50% is done mainly because of the trading fraternity. And for e-commerce and Q-commerce company, they sell the product, 100 rupees MRP product at 40 rupees and 50 rupees. They collect GST only for 40 rupees and 50 rupees. So they have a lot of GST credit to them. The government owes to them. So they are not at all contributing in terms of revenue to this Indian government. I don't know why they are allowing and why they are letting down the Indian retail traders sector. And if 4 crore families become lose their livelihood, what is the alternative available for them? Indian government cannot provide an alternate livelihood.
Very true. I couldn't agree with you more. Ganeshji, let us wait and see what happens. Sometimes they do act on some genuine things, and I think this is a very genuine grouse. This is a genuine complaint. And if companies keep, retailers keep shutting shop, there'll be a real estate problem. There'll be a lot of other attendant problems that will go along. And this is very difficult to put back together. Like you said, they've invested their lifetime into building these relationships with people who are supplying them with, wholesalers, for example, and they have like a khata, like 90 days, whatever the loan terms are, to pay back whatever they are selling. So these are all relationships built over decades. And just because somebody is, giving some hot and flashy things for a cheap price, you can't just like that, disown
sir,
all
government, central government is selling themselves out for FDI, sir. They are not analyzing the risk versus reward. Whoever brings FDI, even if they spoil the internal trade of this country, they have closed their eyes. And they compromise and talk to our people when we meet that yes, don't worry, we are analyzing, we will do this, that and all. Nothing has come out.
Well, we'll do something about it, Ganeshraam ji. Let's come back again and meet in about 4 weeks' time. Let's find out if there's any action. And if there isn't one, we will keep hammering away because this is important. Leveling of playing field. Leveling of playing field is the first requirement. Otherwise, it just doesn't work.
Yes, sir. I only pray to God through PGurus channel, Mr. Modi ji, Nirmala Sitaram ji, Piyush Goyal ji understands the pain that this country, its retail traders who have nurtured this business. Only because we have nurtured the business to 10 trillion Indian rupee, the foreign fellows are coming in to bite the flesh. Otherwise, they will not try this.
So things to ponder about. Let's take a couple of questions from our viewers. Very, very perceptive questions here.
Yes,
first
sir.
question, let's look at it from Srinivas Kambanpati. He wants to know, major goods are from China. On many items, it's not written that it is from China. Plastic, steel, brass, wooden, textile, everything is from China. Very competitive prices. Politicians making merry. Is this true, Ganeshraamji?
Yes, sir. Definitely it is true. Definitely it's true. We have a very high trade surplus with China, which is well known to everybody.
No,
China
but if
has
I
a
go
trade
and buy a
surplus.
product, if I go and buy a product from a retail shop, I should be able to know where it is made. It should say where, made in where. Like I have something here. See, this is an, one second. This is an
Yes.
Apple iPod, okay?
Mm.
And this one, it says assembled in China, but it is designed in California.
Yes.
Okay, though you have to state that where it was done. Are you saying that there are products that don't have the made in declaration?
Sir, our trading laws are not strong, very weak also, sir. Not only strong, it is very weak. Definitely, India requires a traders ministry, and all this information should be brought to light. There had been many deceptive advertisements going on to fool the consumers. Liquor brands promote here regularly in the name of mineral water, Kingfisher mineral water, Signature mineral water. So deceptive marketing is used. Government has no control over all these things, sir. They close their eyes. Sir, they don't have time to govern, sir. Elections, sir.
Well, that's not our problem, isn't it? If they have a proper party structure, the party president will fight the election for the particular state. Why should the prime minister go and do the pitch? See, there's also adjustment of attitude, right?
Sir,
you have to generate, you have to build leaders at a regional level. They will win the elections for you.
Yeah, that has to happen,
taking
sir.
Away from there, let's.
Yes, sir. We are deviating into politics.
Yes. So let's get into this one. So the next question is from Manov-san. eBay allows anyone to sell. Even Amazon lets small business seller. Why can't the 8 crore family retailers join online marketplace? Walmart undercuts small shops without doing any e-commerce. See, they can't sell for a loss. Manov-san, please understand, they cannot sell for a loss. They have to give the right product price.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, selling through Amazon for unbranded items might bring in volume, but Amazon squeezes 30 to 35% profitability, and the actual producer doesn't gain. People have realized that they are seeing turnover without profits because Amazon squeezes.
Very true. Turnover
So
without profits.
It is not that the Indian retail traders are not willing to adapt themselves to new technology. They have already adopted. They are the best technology for them. Easy to use is WhatsApp. Consumers give orders through WhatsApp and we deliver it to their house.
So look, I think the takeaway here is the retailers are adjusting, and retailers don't provide any discount on MRP compared to other side. They provide discount plus free delivery. This is the main reason. He's talking about Amazon Prime, where if you have a Prime membership, there are no shipping costs. Point taken. But like I said, this cannot go on forever. There is a I can't make sense of this. Can you expand it a little bit, please? Yeah.
All this mobile, the MRP will be 10,000. They will be sold for 2,000, sir.
Oh, yeah. Revenue is there, but no profit.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. Sir, not only that, there is a misconception for the Indian consumers, thinking that the shopkeepers, small, medium shopkeepers are fleecing profits. It is not at all true, sir. Nobody sells on MRP, sir, because of the competition. They sell at the cost rate. If they buy, they get a brand of a surf at 85 rupees, they sell at 85 rupees or 86 rupees only. No retailer in this country is able to sell at 100 rupees MRP at 100 rupees. That is why from our organization to the government, we have suggested to introduce minimum selling price concept. Like they have already having a maximum retail selling price, they should introduce a minimum selling price so that no one sells below that price. Selling above MRP is a crime. So selling below minimum selling price is should also become a crime. And by that, the government will also get GST revenue from all these quick commerce or e-commerce companies higher. And it will be a level playing field for us, and we will be more competitive here.
Thank you, sir. Next question is from Jaipuri Shankaracharya. Don't you think that it's also part of deep state agenda so that everyone becomes a slave of big companies?
Sure, that is the agenda. 50% when traders vanish, the other 50% will be forced to buy only from these people. There will be no distributors available from the local area because they will all shut down shops. And the current traditional method of product going to the consumer is the manufacturer brand like Hindustan Lever or Britannia Biscuit sells to the distributor, and distributor sells to his area pin code retail traders, and from retail traders it goes to the consumers. That will get collapsed, sir. So the retailers, the left out retailers have to go to only this Costco type of outlets, buy, come and sell.
Correct.
The agenda is definitely, I doubt, conspiracy of Chinese theory only, sir, to destabilize this country.
Subramaniam Vishwanathan says, in Tamil Nadu, Nadar community holds 40% retail. What's the impact? Corporates can impact only cities, is it not?
No, sir. This is not current for the current scenario. Mainly because I told you the price difference offered is too high. So, for putting it very bluntly, a Nadar shop will have a supermarket also, but his wife will buy from QuickCommerce. Because if she buys from her husband shop, the 100 rupee product will be sold at cost rate for 80 rupees. Whereas if she buys from QuickCom, she will get it for 30 rupees and 40 rupees, sir. Patronage by their own family people is difficult.
Next question, please. Subramaniam Vishwanathan says, corporates will impact only cities, is it not? Will they not intend to change food culture?
No, sir. Corporate have decided, particularly Zepto, Blinkit and BigBasket have decided to enter even smaller 3-tier towns. They already started. They have entered Coimbatore and Madurai, and they are entering all other towns. For your knowledge, I am telling you that Zepto is spending in 2025 alone from January 1st. 10 crores per day to ensure that their business goes beyond 50 times of what they do now.
Wow.
Every day 10 crores, sir. That is 3,650 crores per annum only to hijack the business created by the Indian retail traders, this Nadar community, a Muslim community, whoever has a Chettiar community. Very sad, sir.
Yeah, very sad. Doesn't QCommerce and e-commerce provide employment to so many people? Why don't you look at it from that angle?
No, sir. It's not a fact at all, sir. Actually, we are now having shortage of our delivery boys and salesmen. They are all given very high salary and hijacked. What will happen to them at a later stage is going to be very bad. You, for example, you can consider Ola. When they entered, they started Ola, Uber and all. They gave very huge incentives so that a driver was earning beyond 1 lakh per day, per month. Seeing that, even some company executives left their job and took bank loan to buy a car, and suddenly Ola stopped giving incentives because they were flooded with too many drivers and cars. And all these fellows went into debt and they have to return back to their old job. So that will not, they don't generate employment. So it is not easy, sir. Sir, retail traders generate, this 8 crore retail traders, we give 5 jobs for people at a lower income in this society, sir. We employ 1 billing person, mostly girls who are capable of using computer billing. We employ delivery boy, we employ salesman, we employ collection boy, we employ godown keeper. So many direct and indirect employment. It touches 50% of the Indian population on a daily basis, sir.
Well, a lot of food for thought. Thank you so much, Dr. Ganeshraam ji. And viewers, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And also remember to highlight this to your local MP. This is a problem that afflicts the whole of India. I just want a level playing field. Beyond that, if somebody is good, they will sell their product. Retailers are very confident of their skills. They are very confident of their skills.
Yes.
But if
we are not at all afraid, sir.
Yeah.
We are not afraid of e-commerce and quick commerce. We only want a level playing field where they cannot match the fastest delivery given by a small retail shop, sir.
So this is really the question. I hope somebody in the Modi government is paying notice.
Yes.
It's a really huge problem. Thank you so much, Dr. Ganeshraam. You've been traversing the length and breadth of the country.
Yes.
Highlighting this problem. I know because every time you talk to me, you're in a different city. So viewers, you don't know all this part. I and he are very good friends for the last few years. And he always is telling me, I'm here, I'm meeting this person, I'm doing this. So he is trying very, very hard to highlight this problem to make sure that justice is done. Many of these people are semi-educated. I mean, they are not like degree holders that they can switch on and start working on the computers either. The next generation maybe. But today, there are a lot of people who just that one-on-one, you know, everybody in a particular street. You are at the street corner. They come and buy from you because you've built this relationship for decades. These kinds of things are what are getting hurt. So please take a look at this problem. Help our retailers. Thank you so much, sir. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir. Nice about your viewers too. Thank you, sir.